Morning. Hope everybody's doing well. Not sure if there's actually anybody here, if it's just me, but well, I'm just finishing up a cigarette and a cup of coffee, so not going to be doing anything raw. But yeah, how's everybody doing? Just been watching some YouTube this morning. So my local store's got this new coffee company that they're working with, All Town Fresh Coffee. All Town Coffee, I think, is the actual name of it. This thing is sweet. So they have a whole bunch of beans up at the top. It's a little touchscreen interface. You select what type of coffee you want. Fresh grinds it right there. Makes you a cup of coffee. And geez Louise, this is probably some of the best coffee I've ever had. It's pretty dang strong too, which is right up my alley. But I've been nursing this for almost 2 hours now, so it's actually still pretty warm. Yeah, these cups are made decently. I don't want to get too juiced up. I end up getting the shakes from the caffeine if I let that go too powerfully. But on the docket for today, got a couple pieces of mail to open up. And on top of that, got a couple of packs over here to open up. We got Commander Legends, right? Got 3 Commander Legends. We're looking at busting it. 2 Commander Legends, pardon. A Throne of Eldraine. Got 3 Kaldheim set boosters and 2 packs of Kaladesh as well. So should be a pretty good morning. I know out of these packs of mail here, there should be a whole bunch of enchantments, in all honesty, and somewhere there should be a Kaikar, Wind's Fury. I went ahead, I made a deck and bought all the stuff that I had proxied up because I think it works out pretty well, and gonna get cracking these things open, putting those into a deck, and actually about 2 hours from now, I'm heading over to my buddy Matt's house with Robert, another friend of ours in our play group. Think we're going to do a 3-person game of Commander for a while. Hang out, trade some cards, do the deal, have a good time. Love coffee so much. It's just the bee's knees. The bee's knees. I wonder who the coffee was. This shit's wild. I mean, it smells pretty good. It's bitter as crap if you don't add stuff to it. Yeah, that's right. I'm somebody who adds cream and sugar to my coffee. Yeah. Let me know if the music's too loud, and I'll go ahead, edit that. Well, make a change. All right, let's get right into it. What is our first one? Let's go right off top. We're getting something from Relentless Dragon. Okay. Seems like time for the knife. They say cut away from yourself, but shit works good if you cut towards yourself. Just don't cut yourself. That's the secret. Just don't cut yourself. Nice packaging. Very nice. Okay. Let's sally right up. We get good team bag. This has been definitely a good seller. I've bought a couple of things from them before. They're definitely reputable. You get your shit pretty quick. This has been here for a couple of days. Just wanted to save it for the stream. Little extra on the packaging there. Oh, cool. I got a sticker. I'm actually going to put this on my water bottle. I have a completely tricked out water bottle, and this will go right on it. Cool. Nice. Good get. And the Relentless Dragon. Thank you for your purchase. We are a friendly brick and mortar family game store in Nashua, New Hampshire. No shit. Awesome customer service is important to us, and we love to hear from our customers. If there's anything we can do, please contact us. Contact methods right here on the back. over in Nashua, New Hampshire. That's not terribly far from me. I do live in northern Vermont, so I might actually head over and check out the Relentless Dragon in person. That would be pretty interesting. So, got a nice fat hard case. Very good. And we got ourselves a Sphere of Safety. Prefer if this wasn't on here. Well, here's an idea. I just throw the fucking sleeve away. Sphere of Safety for 4 and a white. What up, Rich? Great to have you here. Good morning. Hope you're enjoying coffee as well. Oh, man, the battle's going good. Camels and coffee. How can you hate it? Opening up some mail. Actually going to be going over to play with a bunch of these cards. Well, pretty much all of these ones. I'm going to be going over my buddy Matt's house playing some. So I got to get these into a deck as soon as I'm done doing the stream. How's things going for you? How's all the kids? How's the wife? So Sphere of Safety. This one's pretty dang good. For each enchantment you have out, they have to pay X for each one to attack you for each creature. So pretty much locks everybody out from attacking you if you got my deck going. Along with that, look, another enchantment. So Hammer of Perforos. All my creatures get haste. Got a little extra stuff down here at the bottom that I would never do. But for 2 red and a colorless, everything gets haste. It's pretty. And Biden of Thassa. This one's a great card. Super, super good. I actually played against this in one of my buddies' decks, and it definitely works. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you may draw a card. So you can end up having a huge grip of cards by the end of your turn, which is great because the way my deck all works is based around Kaikar, Wind's Fury. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, create a 1/1 spirit creature token with flying. Sacrifice a spirit, add 1 red. So once I get my commander out, I just start playing artifacts, enchantments, all sorts of stuff, and just tokens, and then all my tokens get crazy buff effects, and just get right to it. And it's interesting. I've actually, I didn't realize it when I was first making up this deck, and a lot of this deck tech actually comes from the command quarters. So big ups to him, Mitch, over there at the command quarters, designed this deck, and then I went through and added and took out a bunch of stuff, really made it my own, and definitely sings. This thing works real good. And Real says, oh, you know, LOL, I'm just finishing the carp out on my John boat when the girls get back from the church thing. Oh, nice. It's probably pretty chilly out there, so I hope you're dressed up nice and warm. Yeah, right? Oh, man. Yeah, you got a bunch of the kids running about. Little Declan there's got just a handful. Crazy how much he was running around. Went and saw you guys last weekend, and great times. Actually, some of these packs are from Rich. So yeah, the Throne of Eldraine and 2 of these Kaldheim packs he actually got for me. So freaking awesome. Such a good guy. Love him. Well, I mean, that's family. You love family. Well, I've got some family I don't love. Hey, you know what I mean. Pokemon? That's the wrong thing. Oh, wait, no, it's definitely not Pokemon. Thank you. Good. I hate that. Now, see, not the best seal. There's no reason to have put tape on the bottom here. That's just ridiculous. Okay. Take that off. And then doing it at the top like this is not great. Luckily, this card's not expensive or anything, so I don't really mind if I ding it a little bit. Why is it in a fucking Pokemon sleeve? Huh, well, whatever. Oh, yeah, man, we had a whole bunch of good time while we were out there. Okay, I look forward to doing that again. It'll probably be Easter time before I go down and see the fam again, but, you know, nature of the business. Living so far away. good 4 hours away from my family there, so it's once or twice a year I get to go down and see everybody. So that can be difficult sometimes, especially as I'm getting older. My birthday's actually next week, 12/11, so I'll be turning 34, and as you get older, life kind of just changes your outlook on things, and well, miss all y'all. Love you, dude. Hey, morning, coach. So out of this one, I picked up a Glory of Warfare for 2 colorless, a red and white. You get an enchantment. As long as it's your turn, creatures you control get 2/0. As long as it's not your turn, they get 0/2. Just very healthy buff for the deck. And since everything's based on enchantments and tokens and stuff, everything's just getting beefy. And like I was saying there, it turns out because of all the Anthem effects and stuff, my commander actually ends up Voltroning up, and with some of the other things we've got going on, thank you, Patrick. We tried to email about your order. Oh yeah, I actually got a hold of these guys afterwards. We'll talk about that in a sec. Yeah, with my commander, the way it's set up, getting all these buffs and anthems and stuff, and a couple of the spells, get it an extra combat or 5. I had one point where I had, I think, 5 combats in one turn, and my commander was at like an 8/8, so I just fucking wrecked house. It's pretty crazy. So they emailed me, these guys at Stewart. That's all it says, Stewart. Let's see. So they had a card I was looking for. Nothing too crazy, but they couldn't give it to me in the one I had ordered. So they said, hey, if we send you a foil copy, like a Friday night promo, do you think that would be okay? Yeah, super okay. Super duper okay. This is, I've had worse. So, got a nice little packet here. Hey, Coach, I hope you're doing well this morning. Hope you got your coffee as well. That's a huge thing. Sunday mornings, you can't live without a good cup of Java. If I wouldn't get copyright strikes, I'd definitely put on some the Java Jive. I've got this whole playlist of oldies that's all coffee drinking songs. Starting off this packet here with a Boros Charm, a red and white for an instant. You get to choose one. Either this deals 4 damage to player, or permanents you control gain indestructible until end of turn, or target creature gains double strike until end of turn. Now, end of turn usually is a one-time thing. You get this block, but when you've got 4 or 5 combats, double strike until end of turn lasts way longer than you'd imagine. Got myself an Is It Signet. Pretty much all the signets, you gotta love those. And just great to get a little bit of filtering in. It's an artifact, so it triggers Kaikar. Yeah, get that coffee, Coach. And a little bit of mono ramping, so good get. Keep those right here in the corner on screen. Yeah, see, so Honor of the Pure. White creatures you control get +1/1. Very cheap enchantment, for 1 and a white to get it on the battlefield. And I'd ordered the regular one, and they weren't able to get that out, so they gave me a foil fucking M10 version. Very nice looking card. Talisman of Creativity. For 2 colorless, you get an artifact where you can just tap to add colorless, so gets you a little bit of juice, or tap for blue or red, it deals 1 damage to me. So, solid little card. Nice bit of ramp. In Kaikar deck here, it's red, white, and blue. So, it's kind of hard to get decent ramp. So, one of the ways I decided to go was artifacts that would be able to do the trick for me. Your soul rings, your arcane signets, your talismans, your stuff like that. Your Is It Signet. Things that will trigger Kaikar and still do the trick of getting me some ramp action. Now, this right here is what I'm talking about. So, Relentless Assault. Untap all creatures that attack this turn. After this main phase, there's an additional combat phase followed by an additional main phase. So when you're running like reiterate, now if you got enough mana on the field, you play this and then you reiterate the spell, so you double cast it. So boom, after this phase, there's an additional combat phase, so you're doubling up your combat and main phases. You're doing some good work right there. I'd have to double check the rulings on it. I think there's an additional combat followed by an additional main. So it's not your first main. It's the second main, I believe it's referring to. So you're not getting to do another draw step because of this. But I've got Mystic Remora, so I'm gonna be doing quite a bit of drawing anyways. There's a lot in this deck that allows you to do so. Nice little pile. And we got a big package here from TCG Direct. Now, Dave was giving me shit about this knife. I've had this thing for years, probably shows, but hey man, thing still works good. Maybe I'll go through and do like a restoration project on this thing. I've got hard water here, so it leaves like a little bit of a film or whatever. So I'll go through, maybe a scouring brush, oil it up. Shit, man. It's a kiwi, so it's a Thai knife. Let's see. Okay, and a nice fat packet right here. I like the way that they ship their stuff. It's pretty decent. They do a fine enough job. They usually just end up ripping this stuff open. It's like my Christmas, except I bought all this stuff for myself. Which, honestly, this whole packet right here, including shipping and sales tax, was $11.33. This one right here, so it's not like I went overboard or anything. So, Call for Unity. It is rather expensive, not costly, but, you know, mana cost. It does need a little bit of sharpening. It does. I'll give you that, Coach. So, for 3 and 2 white, you get an enchantment with Revolt. At the beginning of your end step, if a permanent you control left the battlefield, put a Unity counter on it. Creatures get 1/1 for each Unity counter. Creatures I control. So, that's pretty good. Every turn, it just continually ramps up. Solid. Brave the Sands. 1 and a white. Just another enchantment, triggering Kykar, getting another spirit out. Creatures you control have vigilance. Creatures you control can block an additional creature. So, I mean, that's tasty. Jeskai Ascendancy. Now, this is what I was talking about, to be able to get a lot of draw. And just solid card, red, white, and blue. So easy enough to get out pretty quick. For an enchantment, whenever you cast a non-creature spell, creatures get 1/1 until end of turn. Untap those creatures. And because I'm playing so many enchantments, this is triggering a whole bunch. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you may draw a card. If you do, discard a card. So you're getting a little bit of, they call it rummaging. So, and it's a may ability. You don't have to, but you're able to get a lot of things into your hand, out of your hand. Now, we got one of these choice cards, one of these flippy sideways ones. So we've got Response and Resurgence. For Response, it's is that Boros, so you get red, white, or red, white. Response deals 5 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. Instant speed, so you can just kind of pick one off and get it off the field, you know. And then creatures, or the option for a sorcery, for 3 red, white. Creatures you control get first strike and vigilance until end of turn. This is the good part, though. After this main phase, there's an additional combat followed by an additional main. So with this deck, you're just trying to build up a board state, get a whole bunch of guys out there, and just bing, bang, boom, go in there, do the work. And we get Unbreakable Formation, 2 and a white for an instant. Creatures you control gain indestructible until end of turn. Addendum. If you cast this spell during your main, put a 1/1 counter on each of those creatures and vigilance until end of turn. It's a little card. Does work, you know. The commander of this deck, coach, is Kaikar, Wind's Fury. So we've got a colorless white, red, blue, as I like to say, red, white, and blue. America. You get a 3/3 legendary bird wizard with flying. But the trick to it is, whenever you cast a non-creature spell, create a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying. You can sack a spirit and add red. So by playing all sorts of enchantments, instants, sorceries, I'm just constantly making these little flying critters, and then everything's getting anthem effects. So we've got a whole bunch of gain vigilance, +1, +1/1s, you know, all sorts of stuff like that to just be able to buff everything, go up, go in for the kill, you know, actual combat damage wins. It's nice when that happens. So our next little packet here, we've got Nebelgast Herald, 2 and a blue. You get a 2/1 spirit creature, flash, flying, so you can play it whenever you want. Whenever this or another spirit enters the battlefield, tap target creature an opponent controls. Now, because Kaikar is making spirits every time, this triggers it. So you're doing just good work. Got ourselves Boros Locket, 3 colorless for an artifact, add red or white. Then 4 Boros, tap, sacrifice this, draw 2 cards. Saw a little work, you know, does exactly what I needed to. Intangible Virtue, creature tokens you control get 1/1 and vigilance. So, like I said, it's just streamlined. You're getting what you're paying for out of this. Prismatic Lens, little bit of filtering, and you get another trigger. So 2 colorless for an artifact, tap for colorless, so you get a little bit of extra juice. Or filtering, 1 and tap, add 1 mana of any color. Picked up 2 of them because, well, they're a good card, and not everybody has them, so I'll probably put 1 in my trade binder. That's one of the big things about how I collect, is that it's not just for me. I want to make sure the people I'm playing with are, you know, having fun too. I don't want every time they just say, "Oh shit, man, Pat, you just got too many good cards. I can't compete against that." That's just no fun, you know. My joy isn't all about, you know, winning every time. It's about having a good game, you know. It's fun when somebody's got a great deck and they can just like get a good play, you know, even if it wrecks you, beats your butt. It's nice just to have time playing Magic with friends, you know. Selfless Spirit is nice to protect from board wipes. Yeah. I don't think that one's in here. No. I don't know if I have that in my deck. I know I didn't pick it up. It's very familiar. Yeah, good call, Coach. I'll have to take a look at that one. That might make the cut if I don't have it in there already. Finishing up this pack I got from TCG Player. 3 and a white for an instant, Crush Contraband. So you can choose one or both, exile artifact or exile enchantment. Pretty dang good. Radiant Destiny, 2 and a white for an enchantment that has Ascend. If you control 10 or more permanents, you get City's Blessing for the rest of the game. When enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. Creatures of that type get 1/1. As long as you have the City's Blessing, they also get Vigilance. Try and stay on screen here. So it's pretty much doing exactly what you need it to. Spear of Heliod, 1 and 2 whites. You get a legendary enchantment artifact. So it is very easy to take care of because it's both an enchantment and artifact. But shit, it's a good card. Creatures you control get 1/1. And then for 1 and 2 white, same casting cost, tap, destroy target creature that dealt damage to you this turn. So that's pretty damn good. We got our old school here, Sarah's Blessing. Attacking does not cause creatures you control to tap. So for 1 and a white, you get an enchantment that gives everything vigilance. Oblation. I like this card. Just cool. For 2 and a white, you get an instant. There we go. 2 and a white, you get an instant. Return target non-land permanent The owner of target non-land permanent shuffles into his or her library, then shuffles 2 cards. Draws 2 cards. Jeez, man. I need a little more coffee, I guess. So good. So good. So, the owner of target non-land permanent shuffles it into his or her library, then draws 2 cards. So, I mean, you can do this on your own stuff, and for 2 and a white, you get to draw 2 cards. So, not too bad. Or you do it on someone else, and that's the payment for it. Ah, I didn't realize it was going to be the fancy foil version here. So, Elsha of the Infinite for 2, red, white, and blue. You get a 3/3 Jin Monk with Prowess. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, it gets 1/1 until end of turn. Not too bad. You can look at the top card of your library anytime. Very good. You may cast the top card of your library if it's a non-creature, non-land, and you may cast it as though it had flash. Well, that's fucking nice. I like it. I like it a lot. So that'll actually end up going in the 99. Just, I think it'll work really well with Kaikar. Because the whole deck is pretty much enchantments and shit. So, a couple of other creatures here and there, but nothing too crazy in the 99. It seems like it's going to be a fun deck. You know, I've played it a couple of times against my friends already when it was mostly proxies. Now it's half proxies, and with this here, it'll be no proxies. Yeah, baby. So, that'll be fun. Hey, MTG Attitude. Nice to see you. Good morning. Hope you're enjoying a coffee. That's our thing this morning. We're all getting juiced up, so if I seem like I'm super jittery, you know, if I misspeak, it's mostly because I'm about 20 ounces into a super strong Sumatran blend. Fresh ground. Good shit. So, just went through. It was actually not too expensive. Altogether, let's see, pull up my calculator application real quick, like 6.25 plus 11.33 plus 96 cents. Jesus, why did I even, whatever. Altogether, $29.75 is what I paid to get big stack of cards like this right here. All sorts of tasty stuff. Not too shabby. The professor's right. You should buy singles. It's the way to go. But on that same note, buying singles only gets you so far because I want to open up some packs. Got a nice little stash right here. Some Throne of Eldraine, some set boosters, a new kind of booster, Commander Legends. Oh, put that Kaldheim right up here too. And then some Kaladesh. I've never actually opened Kaladesh, so that's going to be exciting as shit. Saving that to the very end. Now, let's go familiarity. Yeah, we'll do it like that. We'll do 2 Commander Legends. We'll do 3 set boosters, a Throne of Eldraine, and then some Kaladesh. Man, I'm super excited. I'm minutes away from my coffee. It's taking forever. Oh, yeah, man. I hate that. Sometimes if I know in the morning I'm going to try and sleep in a little bit, I'll prime my coffee maker, so all I got to do is just flick that switch. Fresh brewed Java. I usually make it at home. I try not to go too crazy, buying coffee down at the store. I'm a bit of a, I don't want to say a miser, but I like to pinch my pennies a little bit. Gets me extra packs, Might be looking to get a new playmat not too long. Although I do love this one. So, let's go ahead and get into a pack of Commander Legends. This stuff has treated me well. I've got a few packs left of it. I actually just sent a bunch out to other people. So, I haven't gotten my Jeweled Lotus out of the box. I haven't gotten any huge hits yet. So, maybe we'll get it today or, well, shit, maybe Dave gets it. Who knows? Let's go through our commons pretty quickly. Nothing really great in there. Elvish Doomsayer, Sentinel Spider, Sisay's Ring, Perilous Mirror. Right over to our uncommon section, we've got Vow of Duty, Imperious Perfect, Pride of the Perfect. Keeper of the Accord, not too shabby. Arumi of the Dead Tide. Oh, there you go. Showing up, we got ourselves Kodama of the East Tree. So for 4 colorless and 2 green, you get a 6/6 Spirit with Reach. Whenever another permanent enters the battlefield under your control, if it wasn't put onto the battlefield with this ability, you may put a permanent card with equal or lesser converted mana cost from your hand onto the battlefield. Partner. That is a tasty little treat. Along with 9th Bridge Patrol in a foil and a copy token. Not a coffee token, a copy token. Hey, Dave, it was great to have you here. You have a great day. You go out there, kick some ass. I know that's what you're going to do. Peace, brother. Be well. Dave's such a nice guy. He's probably going to go out and do something productive. That's the kind of fella he is. I just know it. And let's do ourselves another pack of Commander Legends. See if we can beat a Kodama. Yeah. Of course, you know, finally get towards the end of the box, and that's when I'm able to open up cards decently. Although I did damage my Monarch token just now. Oh, no. Oh, no. I guess I'll just have to destroy it. You can't keep a shitty card around, you know. So, let's get into our common section here. Spark Harvest. Prosperous Pirates. Cute. Fire Diamond. It's not that good. Rupture Spire. That's our first land here. Just stick that down at the bottom. Natural Reclamation. It's expensive, but you do get to cascade a little bit, so it's fun. Lightning Rig Crew. Horizon Scholar. Thought Vessel. Solid. Laboratory Drudge. Kanji Sky Warden. Faithless Falthus Shadowcat Familiar. Oh, we only got 2 rares out of the pack. That's sad. Yeah, 2 rare. Not even 2 rares. Oh, well, we got a rare and a foil, so not too bad. Dragon Egg. It's not a great card, but it's kind of cool. Yeah, at least it wasn't a bird token. Yeah, I mean, the copy tokens are kind of helpful, but they're also kind of not. Since I've opened up so much Zendikar Rising, one of the things that me and my buddies do is we have so many of those blank cards where you can just write anything on it. So we just do that a whole bunch. Oh, coffee is just the best thing in the world. Well, it's one of the best things in the world. Kaldheim set boosters. Those are one of the best things in the world, too. Now, let's see if this is going to be one of the best packs. I don't know. I've got a lot of hope for the Kaladesh down there. You know, I'm chasing the dream. I'd love to get me one of them invocation things. Oh, it's got a pull tab thing. All right, let's see if... Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to continue not ever doing that. Such a shitty... No. Nope. There you go. There you go. Throw all that shit on the floor. So, got our art card. It does look really cool. It does. I'll give them that. The shit does look slick. Got a beautiful foil snow-covered swamp. That does look sweet. That's a cool card. Got ourselves a smashing success. Craven Hulk. Demon Bolt. Undersea Invader. Squash. Svella, Ice Shaper, Rootless U, a big ol' saga here. Arnie slays the troll with Ascendant Spirit, Frost Peak Yeti. Cool. A foil mythic. That's pretty slick. Starnheim Unleashed. 2 and 2 white for sorcery. Create a 4/4 white angel warrior creature token with flying and vigilance. If this was foretold, create X of those instead. Fortel XX White. During your turn, you may pay 2 and exile this card from your hand face down. Cast it later for its Fortel cost. That's a pretty cool card. Might be worth something too. Along with a Magic Study, how to play Magic. That's super cool. I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna save that Magic thing. I'll save that in my trash can over here in small pieces. That's where I'll save it. Now let's get into another Kaldheim set booster. Do it classic style. Just rip it from the top. Got another art card. This one is Cosima, God of the Voyage. It's less impressive looking. Along with Rimewood Falls for a land, Gold Maw Champion, Dwarven Reinforcements, Axgard Cavalry, Open the Omen Paths, Tormentor's Helm, Haggy Mob, Giant's Grasp, Dual Strike. And then we get Faceless Haven as a Snowland rare. Tap, add colorless, snow, snow, snow. Faceless Haven becomes a 4/3 with vigilance and all creature types. It's still a land. Interesting. Got a showcase frame. I really like the way that they did this. Really pretty. We get Inga Rune Eyes, along with a foil snakeskin veil and a human warrior token. I feel so blessed for that. Feel more blessed for this last pack of Kaldheim set boosters. Let's go for cool looking art card. Looks like a dead dude in a boat. Funeral Longboat. It is a dead dude in a boat. And Woodland Chasm, Cinderheart Giant, Gold Vein Pick, Litjara Kinseekers, Berg Strider, Pilfering Hawk, a land that is not Vold Slumber Mound. That's something. Provoke the Trolls, Elven Bow, Old Growth Troll. We get 3 greens for a 4/4 Troll Warrior Trample. When it dies, if it was a creature, return it to the battlefield. It's an aura enchantment with Enchant Forest. You control an Enchanted Forest has tap, add 2 green, and 1 tap, sack it, create a 4/4 Troll Warrior creature token champ. That's kind of cool. Along with Grim Draugr, Jarl of the Forsaken, and an Elf Warrior token. Woo! I don't give a fuck about an Elf Warrior token. What I do care about is a pack of Eldraine. So this is pretty much going to round it out. We got Eldraine and 2 Kaladesh. I'm hoping that we're getting an invocation or whatever you call it out of there, but I haven't opened much Throne of Eldraine. I think the only time I actually got these was when I went down with my cousin Rich with Real Life Bass in there, and we got a couple of these before. I think it was from the same place, same guy. He's a bit of a prick, but he's got cards. So there you go. Silver Flame Squire, Mantle of Tides, Raging Redcap, Lonesome Unicorn, Rosethorn Acolyte, Fierce Witch Stalker, Jousting Dummy, Scorching Dragonfire, Wildwood Tracker, Keeper of Fables, Maraleaf Pixie, Heraldic Banner. It's actually pretty good. Linden the Steadfast Queen, 3 white for a 3/3 legendary human noble. Vigilance, whenever a white creature you control attacks, you gain 1 life. Well, fuck. That's really good. It's probably worth some money. Along with a foil Giant Opportunity. Oh, that's because they're magical beings. So 2 and a green for a sorcery. You may sacrifice 2 foods. If you do create a 7/7 giant creature token, otherwise create 3 food tokens. They're artifacts with 2 tap, sacrifice it, gain 3 life. Oh, that's not great. Oh, whatever. You get planes, and what the hell is this? On an adventure. After an adventure resolves, you can place the exile card here. You may cast the creature from exile. What? I don't get it. I don't think I have to. I don't have to get it. Bit of a prick is an understatement. Yeah, I mean, hey, some people just suck, and that guy was one of the ones that just sucks. So, it is what it is. But luckily, I was able to haggle. I traded for a couple of packs of Kaladesh. I got 2 right here, and another one I'm going to make a short out of. And don't tell him, but I sent one to Dave too so he could open it. Now, I haven't gotten in any of these before, so we're going to definitely slow roll these ones. We're going to go through each one and see what kind of good stuff we got going. Magic the Gathering Puzzle Quest. Wow, I bet that's not a game anymore. We get Dramatic Reversal. Untap all non-land permanents you control. Whoa, that's actually just really good for a common. Huh, put that down here. So, Wayward Giant, Cowl Prowler, Maulfist Squad, Renegade Freighter. Oh, it's a vehicle. Crew 2. Tap any number of creatures with total power 2 or more. Because of that's such an odd mechanic. Renegade Freighter. Rush of Vitality. Not bad. Weld Fast Monitor. Welding Sparks. Larger Than Life. Bastion Mastodon. These just look super cool. I'm a big fan of this style, like this steampunk, neo-futuristic. Yeah, it's pretty magical looking. So we get Oval Chase Dragster, a 4 for an artifact vehicle that's a 6/1, crew 1, trample haste. Shit, that's actually not bad. A Whirler Maker, 3 for an artifact, 4 and tap, create a 1/1 Thopter creature token with flying. That's not great. We get Quicksmith Genius. That guy looks super excited at what he just did. For a 2 and a red, you get a 3/2 Human Artificer. Whenever an artifact enters the battlefield under control, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. It's fine. Midnight Oil. Again, I am unfamiliar with this. I didn't look anything up for value, so let's just read out, see if it's worth something as a card. 2 and 2 black for an enchantment. Midnight Oil enters the battlefield with 7-hour counters on it. At the beginning of your draw step, draw an additional card and remove 2-hour counters. Your maximum hand size is equal to the number of hour counters. Whenever you discard a card, you lose 1 life. 7. Draw an additional card removed. That's not very good. No, that doesn't seem like a good card. A mountain and a servo token. Okay, cool. Well, that was just fun to open. I mean, not a whole lot of value, I don't think, but good-looking cards. I'm a fan of this style, so I wish I would have been able to get these when they came out. These are pretty damn expensive now. I think these were $13 a pack, give or take, and boxes of these are $400, almost $5 now, so I'm glad that I was able to get my hands on them while you still can. It'll be more and more difficult to get them because they had Kaladesh was Inventions, I think, and there's some cards out of this set, super rare to get, but there's some that's worth like $1,000 almost. So also one of the reasons I was excited to look at these. So our first one here is Spireside Infiltrator. Sky Swirl Harrier. Holy shit, that is a giant bird. He's taking a goat? Fuck. Dramatic Reversal. Again, that's a pretty good card. Wayward Giant. Night Market Lookout. Whenever it becomes tapped, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. This is pretty decent. High Spire Artisan. You see, that's just a cool looking card. He's got like a little horse in his hand. Yeah, it's an elf artificer. When it enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on it or create a 1/1 color server on it. Yeah, see, that's cute. Ambitious Aetherborn. Take down to target to each. That's not bad. Oh, it's like a giant thing. It's just the Drake flew true. The arrow flew truer. Ah, see, yeah, they're shooting something with flying. Prakata Pillar Bug. That's a pretty cool looking artwork as well. For a black, it gains lifelink until end of turn. Not a bad card. Let's see. Coach says, Pat, thanks for sending that pack out for Dave. December 15th is a charity stream they're having. Please stop by for the stream if you have a chance. I just sent him some sweet cards to donate. Oh, of course, Coach. I'm actually already putting a bit of money aside for that. I'd like to be able to do 1 or 2 different packs. I like that if you donate to Dave on the stream, he's actually going to do a dollar for dollar match. So make sure you do get out there. There are links in all of their bios there. So if you check out MTG Attitude on YouTube, you'll get to see a link for the stream they're doing. 10 days from now, they've got a big charity thing they're doing, giving away all sorts of stuff to a lot of good causes. I believe one of them is 22 veterans a day. So we want to make sure that the people that fight for our country continue fighting for our country. You know, that they stay around and they get the love and respect that they deserve. So yeah, for sure. I'm huge. I'm big ups, Coach. For sure, man. Next card is going to be Pima Outrider. And we get Aetherborn Marauder. Sky Whaler's Shot. It's okay. Consulate Surveillance. Whoa. When it enters the battlefield, you get 4 energy counters. Pay 2 energy counters. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to by a source of your choice. That's not bad. I bet that's probably something worthwhile. Got ourselves a nice looking card back here. Dynavolt Tower. For 3, you get an artifact. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, you get 2 energy. Tap, pay 5 energy. It deals 3 damage to target creature or player. I like that Tezzeret. He has a vision with other judges don't. He sees the potential in what we're making here. Phase Inventor. Oh, there's more stuff back here. Okay. I think this could be worth something. Oh, it's a servo token mountain. That's just like the last one was. Oh, hey, cool. Think about bidding on the cards I sent too. Fire! Yeah. I'll definitely be tuning in for that. Look forward to helping out. It's all for a good cause. Yeah, absolutely. Dave's a great guy, so I love the work that he's doing, and we're actually be doing a bit of stuff together ourselves. We did 1 box battle. We've got a box versus box battle coming up not too long. We ordered a case, an entire sealed case of Commander Legends. So should be going through and doing a box versus a box in person. We're going to try and do that. I don't think I've seen anybody do that. You seem pretty jazzed for it, so stay tuned for that. We'll open 48 packs all at once. Shit's going to be wild. You'll end up seeing hopefully a couple $100 worth of value pulled. Let's see. I've opened up all the packs I'd set aside for today's stream. Going to end up being a short one. We'll probably cap this out in the next minute or so. Just want to say thanks for everybody that's come out. It's wonderful to be able to talk to people in the community here, share some of my love, and share some of my cards. Glad that we're able to get together, and hopefully we'll be doing some spell table and stuff. If you've never heard of that, if you've got an overhead camera, and you can actually use your phone now. It is a way where you can play your paper magic cards versus other people all over the world through this free service, and it's high quality. So looking to figure out if my computer can actually handle recordings of that. If so, you might be able to see some more different type of content coming out for me. But make sure that stay subscribed. If you hit that little notification button there, you'll end up being alerted when my shorts come out. Do those a couple of times a week. That's not going to stop. In fact, you're going to probably see more consistency in that. I'm going to take some time, drink a bunch more coffee, have another cigarette or two. Going to look up some value on these, and then everything I got from my TCG orders, I've got to put in sleeves, and hour from now, I got to get my ass out of here so I can go kick some butt over at Matt's house. Well, it's been great to talk to you. Love your reels. Coach, you guys been wonderful. Dave, it was great to have you stop by. And to everyone else, we'll do this again soon. Be well.